Well, hello ladies and gentlemen. I am on the couch with Venison Vacuum 1 and Venison Vacuum 2 here. And we're doing a little update, channel update, aka the Monty update. So I know a lot of you have noticed that Monty hasn't been around in recent videos, and that has nothing to do with anything. Just he went to a vet appointment, and then I was gone, and I wasn't taking him to Montana, and it just seems like that. But anyways, we'll give you a little update on what's going on with Monty, and what's going on with life, and why there's just a short little video this week. So first and foremost, it's been a busy week. Me and Funk had deer camp end of last weekend, and we were very successful. I've been processing up the meat all week. These guys have just not been giving me any space all week. They've just been up my butt, just at my side, begging for scraps all week. So yeah, if you want to see pictures or anything, I don't do any sort of hunting stuff on this channel here. I was going to do a little deer camp video, but it ended up just being pretty much just cooking, waking up at 3:30 in the morning, and then being tired from, you know, being out there all day, kind of just mumbling, making food, passing out, doing it again. So it was just like, nah, I can insert a few clips, or right now as I'm blabbing about it, we can just have a little clips of something, a little something here, and then you got something here. But yeah, other than that, I've been just busy doing that. And what else we got? Oh, we got Thanksgiving coming up in a few days here. And it is completely different than last year. Last year, around this exact time, we got an insane snowstorm that was just, it was like 2 feet of snow, and it was ice, and it was heavy, and I remember just having like a drift of like 3 or 4 feet up on the roof, and we had to actually already shovel snow off the roof at this time last year, so it was already crazy. There's no snow on the ground. It's been right around freezing, so it's going to look a little different here. I do plan on maybe making some kind of video for maybe this Thursday, maybe not, probably not, but probably could, but might not, but who knows. But it'll probably look a little different than most videos around this time of year, because it's just been one of those years. So other than that, we have got to discuss our Monty here. Like I said, it's not a crazy long video, but you'll understand why in a second. So Mr. Montes Picantus Buttbadantus here recently had a vet appointment. Now, for those of you that have been following the update videos and stuff, wait a second. It kind of looked like I'm using my broken tripod, and it looked like, I just was looking at the little thing, and it looked like the screen was just slowly tilted, and it was the broken tripod thing just slipping. Anyways, for those of you that have been following the channel for a while, you remember back, Monty had like a little bit of a limp. And we went and got it checked up, and everything was fine. And he was limping. He might have banged his shin or something. And recently, the past month-ish or so, maybe even longer than that, after he goes on walks, his limp... Is it doing it again? Doing it again. Now I've got it set on blankets. So as I was saying, about a month or so ago, Monty was limping again, and we weren't sure why, so we were just going to the vet, just this or that. We got some x-rays done, and we weren't just figuring it out, and he just was limping after walks with Ruger. And as you know, when he goes out and walks with Ruger, he goes a little crazy. Look at how it just devolves into a competition. They're all cute playing with the stick, and then all of a sudden, they're just like, I want the stick. No, I want the stick. Give it to me. Paw attack. I love Monty's little paw attack. He's throwing the fisticuffs, Monty. You're always throwing fists at Ruger. Yeah, we were just on a walk just now and I just recorded those clips. So whenever Ruger's out there, Monty just gets after him and attacks him and just gets really playful with the Rugs when they're out on walks. But when he comes out with just me, he doesn't get that crazy. But anyways, yeah, he would get a little crazy. We thought maybe it was just like he had like a sprain or something. So we we just did x-rays, all that. We started taking it easy on walks, and he was still limping from time to time after a walk. So we've been taking it really easy on him, and then we just decided to get everything like a second opinion, and it turns out that Monty has Lyme's disease. Now don't freak out. Monty here is totally fine, and he's going to be just fine. Don't send out negative thoughts and worry about Monty here. He is totally fine. Just send out positive vibes. So basically, we got a Lyme's disease test in June or July, and it came back negative. And I don't know if you know this or not, but Mr. Monty here spends a lot of time out in the woods. And he's got a vaccine. He's vaccinated for Lyme's, and he takes an oral medication that kills ticks on contact. So he's got a super, super low chance of actually getting Lyme's disease, but he got it. One tick didn't die from the thing and somehow passed the vaccine, and he got Lyme's disease here. But as you can tell, we'll just get a little close up here. As you can plainly see that Monty is one of the easiest dogs in the world to check for ticks. See, if you just go down here and you just start looking, see? Oh, Monty, stop licking my hand. If you just go like this, you can, Monty, stop it. Monty, hey, stop it. Just trying to, let's just go a little, see, you can see his skin. Oh wait, let me just see, you can see his, Monty, that's just more undercoat. See, what I'm trying to say is, it's impossible to check him for ticks. Yeah, you, Mr. Beady-eyed little turd. So yeah, that was all sarcasm. Monty and Ruger are just some of the worst dogs to check for ticks. Sometimes the usual way we find ticks on them or check for them is by petting them a lot. We pet them all the time, and we scratch them deep and just give them deep, nice scratches, and you just look at them, you do those, and oh, yeah, Dad, oh, yeah, Dad, you're scratching me good, oh. Anyways, yeah, we'll scratch them good, and then you'll feel them with your fingers, and even when we can find them with our fingertips from scratching, and you find a little tick and then a little bump, it still takes a minute to find them because it's just so thick. It's super thick. So anyways, where were we? Where are we going? So yeah, he's got Lyme's disease. He was doing this limp. He got tested. So the test came back negative for Lyme's disease. So he's been in the woods more, and then this limp started happening, and the vet was like, "Oh, he's negative for Lyme's disease. This, that, and the other." We did the x-rays, everything looked good, and we couldn't figure it out. And as you know, we've had some sick dogs in the past. Ruger's gotten blastone, we beat that. There was one time when Ruger's back leg stopped working because of diarrhea, because he ate bad turkey, and I was just like, what the heck is this? And just all sorts of stuff. So we've kind of just always had a sixth sense for our dogs having issues. And I just knew something was wrong, so we got a second opinion, and the vet was like, all right, like he came back negative for Lyme, so let's do this other test that's a little more in-depth that will check a little more hardcore, because the other test can sometimes come back negative, and it turns out it did come back positive. And at first we were a little worried, but after looking into it, it looks like Lyme's is pretty curable in dogs, especially if you catch it semi-early like we did. So what must have happened, or either could have happened, is back when he got tested, he was negative for Lyme's disease, and then he contracted it shortly after, and it takes a month or two to show up. So he could even have had it then, and it just didn't show up, and then we got him retested now, he's got it. Now, what that basically means is he's been a little stiff, and that's why he's been limping. Luckily, he's been 100% Monty other than the limping. He's been just gung-ho about going for walks. He's been attacking Ruger like normal. He's hungry. So it doesn't look like it got to a bad stage at all for Monty. It looks like it was completely just early. He got the stiffness. We went and got it checked, and it should be just totally fine. So I don't want anyone to worry about the Monty here. I think Ruger beat Blasto. That's very dangerous. Very bad. There's a lot of dogs that don't make it out of that one, and Ruger conquered it. We got some strong floofs here, and Monty's going to just kick this one in the butt, and he's going to be fine. So send your positive vibes Monty's way. He's got Lyme's disease, and, I mean, it is what it is. We're not going to worry. If you're ever wondering if you should be concerned for Monty's health, look at how I'm acting. I think it's going to be fine. Funk thinks it's going to be fine. We're not too worried. He's on heavy antibiotics, which is pretty much the only way to take care of this one, and it's a lot different than humans. So basically, he's going to be taking it easy until his stiffness goes away. I took him on a walk today as a little tester. He's been taking it, we found out Wednesday night. Wednesday night we found out. We immediately went and got the antibiotics and everything and started him on it. So today is, what is today? Wait, was it Thursday? Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So we're almost 4 days, so he should start to be feeling better. It takes 3 to 5 days for the antibiotics to really kick in and start working. And the reason he was limping is because the bacteria like to go to your joints. And yeah. So he's going to be taking it easy. I'm probably going to still take him out camping and everything. He's going to be just fine. We've just been giving him a few days here to just see if he's all better. The next step is to see really if the antibiotics start working, and that will be most noticeable by if he's continuing to limp after walks. So that's only going to take time will tell. We'll see. He could have even been limped after today's walk just because he was attacking Ruger once again. But we'll see. It's just one of those things. And yeah, sorry there's no crazy video this week. It's been a busy week, and I just wanted to update you guys on the Monty situation. I do have some stuff to unbox that you guys sent me. I just didn't want to do an unboxing and give some slightly bad news about Monty in the same video and be like, oh, and ah. So yeah, we're just doing an update video this week. We're keeping an eye on him. He's getting the best care. Our dogs, we take the best care we can. The only thing that Monty's not going to like about this whole situation is he's going to get a lot more flea and tick baths this summer. And we've tried checking for ticks. It's so hard with these guys. So we're going to just need to take some more precautions with tick checking this year. I think I might even get a tick collar for when we're out in the woods, just another extra level of deterrent, and then any major trip, he's going to go get in a tick bath. So is there anything else I want to talk about? Do you want a treat? Do you want to go for a dog? Do you want a treat? Do you want to go Yeah, he's just fine. Right, Richard? What do you think? Is Monty okay? Is Monty fine? So, I think that's going to wrap this short little update video, guys. I've got some plans for some stuff in the next couple weeks. I would just like to make sure that Monty's not going to be limping before I take him out on a big old 2-night adventure here soon. So it really depends on how fast Mr. Monty recovers and starts to become unstiff. I'm going to start to take him on really slow walks on leash. And because I don't want him to continue to attack Rugs and just jump around crazy if he's got stiff joints and just banging around. So we're going to be taking it easy. We're going to be taking care of our Monty and our pups. Got to take care of the pack here. So anyways, I'm sorry to give you a little sad news, but it's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. Okay, I did a really bad job explaining because there were so many things I wanted to say and points I wanted to make, and I never write anything down. So this rambling session has come to a close. So I'll catch you guys at the next video. Have a good one. Monty. Stinky. You stinky. So stinky.